Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Succulent Frenzy here, and today I'm going to do a little succulent arrangement with my homemade succulent flower pot. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into this video. So the first thing is obviously the things we need to put into our arrangement. So I have obviously the top dressing here, 2 canisters of soil, homemade soil. Now if you want to learn how to make this succulent soil, do go and check out my other previous video where I talk about how I make my special succulent soil mix for special succulents. So anyway, so the first thing is obviously we have to have your pot, your plant selection here. Look at this, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Some gloves just for in case. Your utensils, succulent utensils, all these, and some brushes. And me, I would just like to add some gravel or quartz gravel or whatsoever, and some twigs, just to give it some, feel in your succulent arrangement. So let's get started. So I'm gonna put aside my top dressing and gloves because we want them dry so we could deal with the succulents. Now I'm just gonna grab my pile of moss that I soak for, I don't know, more than 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna layer it out the entire area, and we're gonna add soil in it. So let's just put it in like so. Okay, just get it all in there. So I will do a time lapse and let you guys see the full thing after I finish. The reason why I put peat moss on the side is because at least hold some water in for these plants here. Just to give it also give it a little bit of a bird nest moment to give them a cute look for this cute pot. So just stick it on. And the reason why you want to damp this a little bit first, because you could actually stick it to the side of the pot if you pleased and if you want to. So now that is that. We're just gonna add our special succulent soil mix right here, which I have put. So now I'm just gonna get this here and just fit, and just get your scoop, stir it again just in case, and of course add it in like so. So you got your little base done. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna get your plants. And what I do know before you do a arrangement, every single time you do an arrangement, position your plants on where you want it to go and how you want it to look and face. So I'm just giving that little moment right here. If this plant is too big, I won't use it. but if it's small and good size enough, I can fit it in. So I'll just like get it around, pop it in here and there, and then till you find the perfect space that you want to put, just take it out and start planting. And always remember, before you plant and everything, this is my style here, I would prefer to take out the plant, remove all the soil first, and then you start planting, because you do not want to have extra soil that is probably not good for your plants. I don't really like to reuse the plant soil that it comes to the pot immediately. I'll usually like keep it, sun dry it, and treat it with a little bit of neem oil or something just to kill the pest. Make sure it's all okay before you reuse the soil. So now I have my little pot filled up to the top. What you're going to do now is just take out the plants from the soil. So I'm just gonna do another time lapse for you guys so you could see what I mean.
Hold up. How deep can we go?
So I do have some cuttings. I got a sedum golden glow right here from a main plant baby. So I just cut that off, set it aside for a few days for it to callus over, and plant it in. And then this one here is a, oopsie, this is a Graptopetalum, which already has like a whole mound of roots, which is good. And look how stressed and pink those colors are. The colors are like a paler version of a Porvon Nonberg. So I'm just gonna use that as well as part of your arrangement. And then here we got a baby Topsy-Turvy, which also has a whole bunch of roots. And a couple of smaller Kalanchoe cuttings right here. Now for this big one, it's a bit too big, so I'm gonna use it and put it in an individual pot. So to prevent it from stunning its growth and becoming the nice Echeverria Peach Pride, it will be. Okay, so let's get planted in our fancy homemade succulent. Just let you guys enjoy the video, and I'll just focus on making this arrangement nicely. Now, I'm just gonna drop a little tint. So, it's okay when you tilt your succulents in a certain angle. Let's say this tiny Graptopetalum here. It's okay that you tilt it like facing out, like that. It will still grow nicely, and if you give it the perfect sunlight, it will just stay in this angle and it will face that way. If you don't have enough perfect sunlight, it will bend back up and it'll be elongated, which we do not want in our beautiful arrangements. So always give your succulents some good sunlight and a good space with perfect sunlight. So I'm just going to continue making this cute little arrangement come through. And another tip why I wear a glove is to prevent, to swipe off the florina that is on the leaves. So the plant is still protected. Now, what is a florina? Florina is the part where the leaves have this powdery surface and it acts like a sunscreen for them, a natural sunscreen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend the leaves a bit up, set it in there like so. Now, if it's not high enough, you can always add additional soil, which I am going to do that real quick because it is not looking good. So I'm just going to add more soil. Just to give it some height, like so, and you can slowly adjust your way through it. Get your thing, your tweezers, or skewers, or whatsoever sharp, poke it through the soil, and anchor your plants in. And then once you do so, pack it down like that. Now it's okay if you actually cover the moss a little bit, or maybe you could cover the entire moss. You just want that moss to be in there to act like a water absorption sort of sponge to take out the water from the soil and maybe discrete it out from the side of the pot. So, and it acts like a water holding station as well, so it's good that you put some moss in there while you're doing it or doing the arrangement. So I'm just gonna take away some big stones that we do not want to have in here, and it takes up space like so. And let's just continue. So just fill it all in. Make sure no gaps are, no soil gaps will be still visible. Just pack it all in there.
Meanwhile.
So here it is, the final product, and it turned out fabulous. Now I did this with very limited plants, but still the little hints of cuties, the little hints of big ones. Aren't they beautiful? Get it all in the frame. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below. See you guys next time. Bye.